All right, let's take a look at Adobe abandoning its $20 billion deal to buy Figma today. Now, this comes after both the UK Competition and Markets Authority and the EU regulators were investigating the deal for competition concerns. Now, in a press release, the tech company is saying that there is, quote, no clear path to receive necessary regulatory approvals from the EU Commission and the UK Competition and Markets Authority. Regulators saying that the deal could threaten competition in global markets for interactive product design tools. As a termination fee, Adobe is going to be paying Figma $1 billion. Now, this, of course, gets back to the issues that are almost too long to list here up until this point in terms of some of these M&A deals facing regulatory pressure. Lots of worry about competition within this space. And when it comes to this joint statement that we're getting here from both companies, this joint assessment, at least, neither of them seeing any real path to gaining that regulatory approval that they would have needed for this deal to go through.
Yeah, the street has hated this since Jump Street. Let's be real. I mean, at the end of the day, this company had announced the acquisition intention for Figma. The shares, they plummeted on the day that they made that announcement. It actually kind of kicked off a very kind of scrutinous deal environment, if scrutinous is a word. Merriam-Webster's don't at me on that one. But at the end of the day, I think it really jump-started a lot of the conversations among investors of what is a good deal, even if companies like Adobe and in this kind of broader landscape where they've got a suite of products, any company similar or analogous to Adobe, what is an actual good deal, even though they've had a history of this acquire to grow in that kind of fabric of their industry. And I think that is exactly what we saw initiate once they announced this deal. I mean, it was about a year ago that they announced this. So all this considered, took us a year just to get to the point where they were saying, okay, this is probably not going to go through, no deal.